What is up, guys? It is Tool Guy Y here, and today I'll be walking you through a 2013 Range Rover Sport Oil change. Let's get into it. Alright guys, let's start the repair by removing the oil cap found on the right hand side valve cover located here. Once removed, put to the side. Make your way to the bottom of the car and remove the oil drain plug located here. Using your 13mm socket on a ratchet, break that drain plug loose and loosen it till you can remove it by hand. Remove the drain plug and let all the oil drain out. This should take at least a couple minutes. Once the oil starts to trickle out, that's a good sign that the oil has been drained. Reinstall the drain plug by hand first couple turns to prevent cross-threading. Then finish it off with the socket and ratchet and tighten it down till it's snug. Spray down the oil pan and the drain plug with a can of brake clean to clean off all that oil to make sure that we don't mistake it as a leak. Don't forget to clean off the automatic transmission oil cooler. Next, make your way to the top of the car to remove the engine oil filter. For this car, there is a specific oil filter cap remover link in the description below. However, the cap on this car was rounded out and it did not fit. Don't worry though, if yours is like that too, we can still get the filter out using a claw type filter remover. Once that filter is loose enough, remove it by hand, then let it hover over the oil filter housing to drain out all the oil. Then put to the side. For this video, we'll be using the ProTune Extended Oil Filter part number 50116370066. Also, there are compatible filters, which is the Wix 57279 and Fram CH10992. Next, using a suitable pry tool such as a small pry bar or a flathead screwdriver, remove and pry out the old oil filter. Once it pops out, remove it by hand. Using a pocket screwdriver or a pick, remove the old oil filter O-ring. Now is a good time to take some used oil out of the oil cap and lube up the new O-ring. Grab your new oil filter and pop that sucker in. Once it's in place, push it down and make sure it snaps in place. Then take your new O-ring and slide that down and install it. Take the oil filter and oil cap and reinstall it in the oil filter housing. Tighten down the oil filter and oil filter cap by hand first to prevent cross-threading. Then take your oil filter cap remover or your oil filter claw and tighten it down till it's snug. Once more, take that can of brake clean and spray off the oil filter housing and the oil filter cap to get rid of all that leftover oil so we don't later mistake it as a leak. Install a funnel where your oil cap was removed and fill 8.5 quarts of 5W20 in it. Once all the oil is poured in, reinstall your oil cap and then you're done. Congratulations guys, you now know how to do an oil change on a 2013 Range Rover Sport. If you liked or found this video informative, please support me by smashing that like button and subscribing to my channel for more how-to and tour review videos. Also check me out on Instagram at ToolGuyY where I post daily. Thank you guys again for watching and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Shoots!